right, welcome, everyone. I'm excited that you're here with me. Today is our virtual welcome receiving line, and we're going to have an opportunity for you guys to hear from you guys, as well as an opportunity to be able to hear from others. So, you know what? This is funny, actually, because Vivica, we've always prided ourselves on having like a greater than 50% women workforce. And all of a sudden, we've like totally flip-flopped. It's like it's becoming all men now. So that's okay,
I know,
though.
what's up with that?
But we are hitting a category. We've got Latinos, so we got Latinos in the house. So give it up for the Latinos. Very good. Well, let's first start out with. We're going to welcome first Manuel Sandoval. And Manuel joins us as one of our customer implementation coordinators, reporting to Yvonne, right? If I'm not mistaken?
Yes.
Yes.
You're correct.
Manuel. Welcome to the team.
Yeah, all
Yay.
right.
Give him a round of
Hello,
applause.
everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And second up, we've got Santiago. Santiago, what's your last name, man?
My last name, I don't have like this. This is my only name. I only have one name, Santiago.
Oh, so you're just
Oh, there we go.
Share.
All right.
you shall now be known as Santiago.
Exactly.
Formerly known as.
Formerly known as Santiago.
Yeah.
Now, Santiago, you're also joining us as one of our customer implementation coordinators, working with Yvonne. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yes.
Wow.
Love it, man. Congratulations. Give Santiago
All
a
right.
applause.
Ready for those emails at 5 a.m.
Oh, man. I get no
gosh.
love. I get no love. Vivica, Bern, you going to let them treat me like this?
Oh, man.
Dude, I'm just saying.
Mario, you know it's true.
Rest in peace.
Get them. We all get them.
Oh, Lord.
On that note, I just got I logged in on my new email for Vengreso, and there was like 50 unread messages already. I was like, how is it possible?
Oh, it's just the beginning.
Oh, yeah, it's
Possible.
fine.
That was me this time, right? Not Mario?
No, it was everyone actually. There was
Okay.
from Mario, from Yvonne, from you.
Expect about 140 to 270 a day.
The good news is you felt loved. Like, how many of you like want to feel love when you open up your email? Like, wow, I was important. I was important. All right. Well, we want to get a little bit of background about yourself. So take about 2 minutes to talk a little bit about yourself. Manuel, we'll start with you. Where did you come from? What's your background? Tell us a little something about you.
Well, I'm originally here from Cali. I studied my bachelor's is in economics, and then I did I did a technical in cooking school, so I'm actually also a chef.
Another one.
Another one.
Wait, were you a former police officer too?
No.
Oh, okay.
Law enforcement is not for me.
The chef thing
Then
is good.
I just finished my master's degree in management, hospitality management in Barcelona. So I was living in Spain, and I decided to come here for a vacation, 3 weeks vacation, and the world decided to end, and everything went off the rails. So yeah, here I am.
Wow. Okay. So master's in business or management and hospitality. Did not in Barcelona. Welcome.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Very good. Impressive. Santiago, talk a little about yourself.
Well, I'm from Bogota originally. I'm currently living here in Bogota as well. I'm a little bit sick, so sorry about that. Well, I studied technicals in bank and finances, and also I did a professional course in photography. So yeah.
So we got our photographer when we all go down to Colombia and have a party.
Manu
Nice.
is also a photographer.
All right.
Yeah.
Manu is also a
I
photographer.
also have
Great.
some knowledge on photography.
All right. Very good. Very good. All right. Well, you know, it's interesting something. I want to say something actually, and that is, I cannot think of any recent hires. I really cannot think of any recent hires where I said, hey, do they have a minimum of a bachelor's degree at all? And that's very important actually to think about, just culturally speaking. It's a fine accomplishment, by the way, to have your bachelor's and your master's for anybody who gets it. I mean, it takes a lot. And I know almost everybody has one on the team here, but we've never made that as a requirement actually working for Vengreso. As long as you were, one, had the experience, or 2, you were coachable, or 3, better yet, all of the above. That has been our deciding factor. And I think a lot of companies are now, in fact, the federal government of the US government just put a mandate out that a bachelor is no longer required for their positions. It's about the experience. So I think it's important to acknowledge that it's important, and it says a lot about yourself when going for that bachelor's and master's. And if all things were equal in terms of experience and somebody did have a bachelor's and a master's, yeah, I would definitely choose the person who actually had accomplished the school. But if everything was equal and nobody had it, the right person for the job is the mantra here. So congratulations on that. So as traditional and as customary to the Vengreso virtual welcome receiving line, we will always give 2 people to give you new folks a piece of advice. And let's see, where's my Santiago? Manuel, there you are. Okay, you're all there. Good. I thought you guys dropped off. Sometimes Zoom plays this like moving of the box, and I don't know why it does it. But any case, so as customary, we're going to have 2 people give you a piece of words of wisdom, advice since this is your first day on the job. And we will select one founder, and that's going to be Vivica, but she will go after one individual.
Oh, okay.
We're going to select, let's see, actually, I'm going to do something a little bit different here. If that's okay. Bernie, why don't you select somebody from your team, and I'll select somebody from sales, and let's take, or sales or in the marketing. Let's see, Frank, take it away. One piece of advice, you'll give something to them, and Bernie, you'll pick somebody from CS.
Be super prepared. Listen, I just came from a meeting with Mario, Yvonne, and with just about everybody listening. So be super prepared, make sure that you have all the information. And even if you don't need it, have more. Just trust me in this one. Just to make sure that you can answer all the questions and above it. That's what I would say. Be super prepared and energetic and always with a smile.
Good advice. That's what I think.
Speak from experience, yes.
Wait. Tell us about your experience, Frank. What was your experience like? You want to talk about that?
Oh, in the future, we'll go over that, yes. It's too fresh. It's too fresh on my mind.
Not ready yet.
Apparently it was not a fun experience for him. Are you still sweating? Let me see your armpits. Do they have sweat in them?
No, I'm good. Yeah. I'm good.
It's a good thing for that deodorant. All right, Bernie, pick your next person for advice.
All right, Yvonne, go.
Oh, well, my piece of advice is not to get overwhelmed by trying to drink from the fire hydrant. So if you've ever seen someone trying to drink from a fire hydrant, it comes through at you very quickly. Don't feel overwhelmed. You're going to learn a lot of things in a short period of time. Just take your time, absorb everything, really try to understand every aspect of it, but with a certain calmness. Don't allow yourself to get too frantic. If you feel a little frantic, just be like, yeah, all right, we got this. You guys are talented. We hired you because we knew you can do the job really well, and we're all here to support you. So don't hesitate to reach out.
Thank you.
And please, ABC, always be Serna.
Always be
Yeah.
Serna.
Be Serna.
Always be Serna.
All right, Viv, take it away. Piece of advice as a founder.
Yeah, I would say don't be afraid to ask for help. Like, don't feel, we have such an amazing team already and an amazing team coming on, and you're so educated, you can't expect to know everything, even if you think you should know everything. Please feel free to reach out, ask for help from any of us. There's no one in this company who's untouchable. Well, okay, except for me for the next 2 days. But after that, there will be no one who is unreachable. And we're all here to help you, and we're all here to help you get the right answers. So yeah, just don't be afraid to ask for help, because that is the one thing. If you try to do this all yourself, trying to show that you're competent, you're only going to get left behind. So please, ask for help.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I want to echo that comment as well. And we're 100% virtual company. And as a 100% virtual company, we don't get to hug each other. We don't get to high five. We don't get to have water cooler at the real water cooler, sit down and have a break, have a conversation, a whiteboard in person. So we have to work extra hard to be able to collaborate and communicate with each other through platforms like Zoom. And sometimes what you'll find is inside of even a little Vengreso with 30 some odd people, people love to reply to reply to the reply to all to the reply to all to the reply to the all to the reply to the all to the reply to the all. So at some point, you got to make the decision, probably around the third reply to all, that you pick up the phone and call the individual, or you book a meeting, right? And that's really important. And that's why we actually now have Zoom with Zoom phone service. You all have the ability to be able to pick up the phone and dial each other's extension. There should be no reason at all that you can't call anybody in the company to be able to ask a question to. In fact, even my own availability, and Sebastian over the weekend, Sebastian, you want to talk about somebody in his family said to him, oh, who are you IMing? And Sebastian, talk about that for a second.
So Mari and I were chatting at 11 p.m. and that was that Saturday or something? It was 11 p.m. And then my mom was nearby and she said, wait, you're texting your boss on a Saturday night, 11 p.m. What is this? I'm like, Mom, it's Mario. It's not just any, you know. It's not considered work. And yeah, it's the great relationship that we've built, and that I want, you know, I'm gonna give that as an extra advice to the three of you is build a connection with your leader and your colleagues, and you're gonna have a lot of fun. So yeah.
Great advice. And the reason I'm telling that story is because whether it's Bernie, whether it's Mario, whether it's Viv, whether it's Kurt, every one of us are 100% dedicated to trying to make everything successful. So to Sebastian's point, we're on Google IM and we're IMing each other at 11 o'clock at night. And even myself, I make myself available. So the key is don't hesitate to reach out. We're not so hierarchical inside of our culture that you can't come directly to me and say, hey, can I ask you a question? That's not our mantra. That's not us.
Just don't expect a short answer.
Yeah. Wait, you know, I think, why is everybody beating up on me? I don't understand.
No, man, you're very thorough. You're very thorough.
Okay, thorough. I'll take thorough. But at any rate, that having been said, no, I mean, the point is that we're here to communicate, and you're going to have to put on that extra oomph to communicate. And understand when it's time to pick up the phone, and understand when it's time to use IM versus email versus Zoom versus whatever it might be. So team, I'm excited that you're on board. If I were to look at just even my own personal vision and mantra, there's two things that I super care about. And that is Latinos in sales and women in sales. Like those are the two things that I really, really, really care a lot about. And the whole company, we're now over 50% Latinos inside of the organization. Well, even the Portuguese, the folks from Portuguese that are Portuguese, they're like, oh, we're not Latin. That's not us. Okay, even my Portuguese, my Brazilian friends, you're in my category of Latinos.
I need to represent the Portuguese.
Yeah, so we got the Latinos and the Portuguese.
Is both female and Portuguese.
Yes.
But my personal focus has always been build a community around the Latino culture. If you don't know this already, Bernie's actually Cuban. So Bernie actually falls in that category as well. And the other one is women, and we've got Vivica. And then, of course, we've got Kurt, my boy Kurt, who's one of our founders. And he actually represents a minority crowd. I don't know if you know this. No, he represents a minority crowd, and he represents the boomers.
White guys.
Wait a second, I'm in that too.
Yeah,
Bernie too.
White guys.
And Bernie has a Portuguese last name.
Hey,
Bernie has
I've got a
name.
grandson who's due to be born this week. That proves I'm a boomer.
Oh, congratulations.
Very nice.
Exactly right. So, any case, it's super important that we continue on with the vision of, you know, really representing the Latino culture, women in sales as well. And then, of course, everybody else. And by the way, just as an FYI, I'm also part Filipino as well. So for those of my Filipino friends, my samahang out there, Brian and Rochelle, who are out there, they actually represent one of my particular backgrounds, which is my grandmother. She was, her mom was from the Philippines. So at any rate, that having been said, welcome you all. We're super excited you're here with us to join the Vengreso mission. And our focus is all around helping B2B sellers create more sales conversations. That's it. And customer success is measured by customer satisfaction and renewal rates. Our marketing team is measured by conversion and leads, and they're measured by one component that the sales team is measured by, and that's the only thing we care. Did you hit your quota in terms of revenue? So, guys, we're very simplistic in terms of what we're watching. Let's just make sure we remain focused. Welcome to the team. Excited to have you. And everybody, give all these guys a new warm welcome, Vengreso style here.
Woo-hoo! Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome.